Nick Cannon Mornings on Power 106. You see what time it is. It's time for those up close and personal conversations. Yes, close conversations with people that I admire. Fixtures in the game, multi-talented, multifaceted. And this young lady is all of the above and so much more. I'm in the presence of a queen. The one and only, the incomparable k.michelle.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm blessed.
I see the glow. I see the light.
Yeah, man. It's been a long time since you seen that.
Man, but that's powerful.
Uh-huh.
Like, it's good to see you smile. It's good to see you in a good space.
Finally, man.
Yeah, because
It's taking so long.
But you've been through quite the journey, and you always persevere.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we get to have a conversation. We get to talk about that new record that's fire, that's going crazy.
Thank you.
You back on your fun shit.
Yeah, man. It's time to have some fun. I always do a street single and then a singing record.
But see, this is the thing about you that I feel like people don't get a chance to understand the true human, the person that is all around just like a fun-loving, like funny, free-spirited person.
Don't want that from me.
Why not?
Because, if I say something, then it's like, oh, she's angry, she's bitter, or this is hate. When I'm really just saying what you want to say at home. So people never get that from me.
But that's why your fans love you, because you unapologetic, you speak your mind, and you're a real person.
I'm going to stay that way.
And it's just like you go through real shit, and you handle it in a real way. And I think that's the thing where, however we were introduced to you, it's like once you finally get in your presence, you be like, yo, it's authentic energy that is contagious, and it makes people want to come back for more and more. So I think that's why your fan base is so strong.
Yeah.
But
they're human.
Yeah.
And they know it.
You're right. And that's a reflection in your music. Like we hear it in your music. And one thing that I think people tend to forget when it comes to you is your journey. I mean, the fact that, from a college educated queen to the getting out there on your own,
to being a stripper.
I didn't say that. You said that.
I said it.
Right.
To being Miss FAMU, to being a stripper,
to being a strong mother.
Yeah.
To being your own businesswoman, to going through this industry and still making your way and making a name. When people said you couldn't do it, you did it.
Oh, I love it when they say that. For real. For real.
And you still doing it. What keeps you going?
I ain't got no choice.
Really?
I don't have any choice. Like, I have people depending on me. I have people praying against me. I don't have no choice but to do what I'm supposed to do. And that is continue to teach, continue to make my mistakes. I openly make my mistakes.
Right.
So I do that. I could hide and say, oh, this is not it. I tell it exactly how it is because somebody needs to know.
Right.
So I don't have no choice but to fight because I'm going to let down a lot of people if I give up.
But what I love right now is this light. You know what I mean? Because I always tell you, like, don't let these people, don't let these bottom feeders steal your joy.
I'm over it.
And now you feel like you in a space where you doing what you want to do and how you want to do it.
I'm doing everything I want to do. Like, when you get to a place where you like praying, like, God, okay, let me make it through this. Let me really make it through this. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Right. Every song I want to sing that I was told I couldn't, every business I want to open, everything I want to do, I'm going to do it. Yeah,
that's beautiful. So we going to have one of these like interviews, or we going to have a conversation?
No, let's talk.
Because I know
let's do some real stuff.
Like how we really talk when there ain't no cameras around.
We don't have to do this 1-2 step.
Yeah,
come on, we can talk.
I know you got your jack right there. And people don't know, like,
we can talk.
We in each other's lives in a real way. And one thing, like, I feel like I've always
had my back.
Yeah, I mean, just because that's solid recognizes solid. And in times where even I feel like people just be coming for you just because of whether it's jealousy or just...
You've had my back. I see that. I will not forget. I know the people who have had my back. When people say something about you, do Anthony nope, you will not come for Nick.
I appreciate that.
You will not come for Nick. You have had my back, and that is something I remember and won't forget.
I'm the same way because I feel like it's certain people when... Whether this industry is full of darkness, and when it's people who have a genuine light and others try to dim that light, you got to speak up for it. So I want to have this conversation because of whatever negativity may go on and all of that. you dealing with it head on.
Yeah.
How do you do that? And why do you think you have to deal with it so much?
Because they see me and them. A lot of times we go against the people who have things in us that we don't like, or things in us that we don't have enough courage to say.
Right.
So I'm so familiar that it's like going off on your family member.
Right.
You know, it's like, oh, she like auntie, like we're gonna go off on her or whatever. But I don't really care right now. I'm used to it. It's been years of it. Everybody ain't gonna like me. If they did, I would be so scared.
Right.
I would know that I'm not saying what I'm supposed to be saying.
Right,
I'm just going to take on my role, and that is to say what needs to be said, regardless.
Right. And one of the things you said that I actually have to admire is how serious you take your craft and your artistry. And we feel like, we might be in a time right now where it ain't really about your skill level or your ability, but it's more about the picture that's been painted or the brand that's been built. And you spoke out about that in a way like, look, I live for this. I die for this.
Like, I'm on stage in a wheelchair, man. And y'all talking about, oh, I can't perform because this happened or that happened. This people fight for this. Like, don't take it for granted. And artists nowadays, they have no fight. It's no fight. You're supposed to just give it to them.
Right.
That's not how I was brought up in the game. I was brought up around the OGs. I don't care what nobody say. I was brought up around Robert Kelly. I was brought up around people who every word, I was told every single word makes a movie.
Right.
You don't have but 3 minutes and 30 seconds to tell a whole story.
Right. Now, you brought the name up. I wasn't going to say it because I've often, because both of us have worked with R. Kelly before. And you actually, and I tried, Kay. I really did, Kim. I tried my hardest to defend him for as long as I could.
I know.
Because there's a certain, I knew a different R. Kelly than the one that's being portrayed right now.
Too.
And it's heartbreaking when I often say this. I've also been in situations with personal family members who have been incarcerated and convicted of things that my entire family's not proud of. And it's like, yo, do you just throw that family member away? Whether, I'm related to murderers. I'm related to thieves. I'm related to people who've been convicted of rape and so many things. But that's still my family member. That's still my blood is still running through that person's body and vice versa. Yeah. So having been on the other side of it, I'm in incarceration facilities weekly dealing with people who have done some heinous things, but I can't give up on those people. So then when I see that we have castrated members of our community that have brought so much joy to us.
Yep.
I'm indifferent. I feel away. I don't know how to feel because I know as a father as well, if any of the things that have been speculated and accused, I would also be incarcerated as well because that would not happen to my daughter. So I see all sides of it, but someone as a woman who was very close to R. Kelly and seeing where things are now, like it actually hurts my heart when I see these pictures and when I see him in court and I see a broken spirit.
Yeah.
What's your outlook on it?
Man, that for me, like I just remember I was in the booth and I was with Jazzy.
Yeah.
And we was in the booth. I was standing in the booth as they was taking him into jail and I was looking through the booth at the TV. And to be standing in the booth and to see that, I just lost it. Like, that was a lot because I know right is right and wrong is wrong. But I don't have a heaven or a hell to put this person in. I do know.
Saying that we are not the ones to judge.
We are not. I do know that if Elvis can pick up his wife at 14 go pick her up.
Right.
From high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All I want is the same energy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to defend this man. I know for me, yes, he is a controlling man, but he would control my music. He would tell me, you going to sit in here with the same clothes on.
Right.
Until you finish this song because it needs to be amazing with the same energy. Right. So I had a different experience.
Right.
You know? So I always say this, like, I said, if I talk, everybody's going to jail.
Yeah.
So
say it one more time.
Everybody's gonna go to jail. Everybody's sitting around like telling and pointing
and I've said
fingers
that, and I've gotten in trouble because in other interviews and conversations, I'm like, yo, these glass houses is looking real fragile because and I'll be the first to admit, like, yo, first of all, we were all in the wrong for turning a blind eye. I mean, it's
me too.
It's a new generation. It's been a paradigm shift to where I salute and honor all of the women that are stepping up and speaking up, and we're weeding out, we're shaking out all of that low energy.
Yeah,
but
that's hard because when I told
as someone, I had to even say, yo, there's situations now. Of course, I've never taken it to the level to where I could be accused or convicted of anything. But just the idea of just men in general treating women like second-class citizens has been done for generations.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started talking about
in every industry, from every corporation, from every record label, from
even how the men at home treat their women at home. Like you treat them like an afterthought, and you treat them like I know they're not going anywhere, so I'm going to treat you any type of way. Like I'm not with that.
So you're not with the idea of being submissive or subservient to your man?
I'm not submitting to nothing. I'm not submitting unless there's a mission. My daddy says submission means that there's a mission. So
come on, somebody
the
with
man
the word.
got to have some type of mission because I got my own mission. God put me here to do something, so I'm on a mission. So I'm not getting off my mission unless you got a mission that's a great one.
To your daddy's words, and coming from someone who grew up in the church and all those things, you know, that when they talk about that mission, the order is supposed to be God, man, and woman. That's the order, and that's
why
what
we want to debate everything in the Bible. No, but then when it come to that, we don't want to debate it.
No, you're right. But I'm just saying, in that, to me, I feel like the Bible also speaks of being equally yoked. That your woman should stand adjacent to you, and that's the balance that and what you need.
I believe that.
But see, that's the angels over there speaking. but in that sense, to where I believe women are the most powerful beings on the planet. So, and men, out of insecurity, they have to have their ego and their brute strength try to overpower that light that's already naturally in them. So when strong women like yourself step up and combat that, you get a lot of friction. Yeah. And you've dealt with friction on many different levels when dealing with men. Do you think it becomes because
men are the worst? I've said this over and over again.
I wasn't going to get into this, but you have just recently said
all men are evil. They're the worst.
Even me, Kay?
Nick, you nice, but I'm sure you got some stuff with you.
I'm evil, though? Because you have to believe in good and evil.
Okay, Nick, why you don't want to get married again?
Because I don't want to disappoint anyone.
Okay. But is that a way?
Because I don't want them to call me evil.
Is that a way? Okay. But is that a way, instead of saying, just let me do right by this person?
But it's hard. I don't want to be responsible for someone else's happiness.
The easy path?
We've talked about
the easy path, though. I know.
Like, I can't be responsible for someone else's happiness.
Nick, but
I'm still working on me.
Okay. Don't say ever, though. Don't say that you never want to get married.
But again, let's talk about the purpose of relationships, because we don't even talk about marriage. Relationships. So two people can become one and make each other better, right?
Okay.
So thinking about knowing all the things that I got to go through, from my health to my lifestyle, all that stuff, stress brings me down. Lupus, we know this. We know these conversations. Those things, that's when your body is at its weakest. So if I'm in a every relationship I've ever been in, it's been draining and stressful.
So what if there really was a woman
that be in a relationship that's not stressful? Tell me one relationship you've ever been in that didn't involve stress.
Ooh, I can't even say that. I don't know one of those, but I was hoping you might. But Nick,
but that's what I'm saying. So, because I can say every woman is evil.
What about the strength of a woman?
What if you saw an interview and I'll be like, yo, every woman is evil?
Okay, I'm gonna say why you say that.
And I
have my reasons.
Right.
And I have that. It's your perception is your reality and what you think.
Right.
But for you, like say you get weak. Say you at your weakest, you sick. The strength of a woman is needed.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But that one woman, there's a lot of women, you Nick Cannon. There's a lot of women who are going to be in there to have your back when you're sick, you know? But that one woman who you spiritually connect with, and that one woman that you know her reasoning behind this is nothing but pure love.
Right. But what if it's a few of those?
Oh, God.
I'm just asking.
You might.
I can't have. There's.
No, you're right. But
when do we set up that construct that we can only? No, you know me. I don't lie. We've had. I'm as real as it get.
Well, Nick, if you telling these women the truth and they still, but they're thinking they can change you. That's a woman.
Why? No, I tell them from the gate.
But they thinking that they hot pockets is the best, and they're thinking
hot pockets is the best.
that they can just come in there and change you.
But why?
Women think they can. They think our love is so powerful. We think our love is so powerful that we can make you. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we fail. Because
this is the thing. I have this conversation and I say, I'm so real. I say, every woman has a vagina.
Yeah.
So let's take that off the table.
What else is left?
What else are we doing? What else are you bringing to this? Because as someone who loves to be a protector, loves to be a provider, I want to embrace you, lift you up as much as I possibly can. Okay. But what's your job? What are you doing?
Oh, I know my job very well. My job is to be, on the side of you if it's right.
Okay.
My job is to uplift. My job is to always be that other eye for you.
Okay.
That's what I feel like, and what I bring to the table.
If somebody turns in the same application that you just turned in,
you won't know it until you deal with them. That's an application,
right?
Like this is your representative,
right?
So, no one knows Nick,
right? Until you get, know the representative. Yeah, we know the avatars. We know the representatives.
Yeah, because I think that Nick is just a nice guy, charming, handsome, got a lot of money. I don't know what his sausage look like yet or whatever, period. I don't know none of that stuff.
We'll clear all of that. Even though we have had some intimate settings in music videos.
Yeah, we have. But I think he's great. But I know, knowing men, I know that when he goes home, he takes that mask off.
And who am I?
And them horns come out.
Really?
Yes.
Or maybe you just have different type of expectations.
What do you mean? Expectations of
because
you just being 100?
If I say I'm 100, I'm keeping it a stack with you. What else? I have no other layers. I'm as transparent as I come.
If you are telling these women the truth, all I can do is commend
these women. You know me.
Yeah.
Have I ever done anything evil to you?
I also feel like you've never done anything evil. You haven't. But I also feel like that as all this, I'm not going to get married, blah, blah, blah.
But that's not your problem.
Yeah, but I'm talking to you. We're talking as friends.
Right.
So my thing with that is, Nick, I know you need love. I know.
You love me, though. I love you.
But I know you need a good woman on your side. I know you need a good woman.
There's a reason. It's a strong reason that we've never engaged in sexual activity, because I think if we ever went that way,
oh God,
it would be very like.
It would be intense.
Yes.
It would be very intense, but.
And then that's where that energy, because I'm one of those dudes that like I'm aiming to please, and so once we get there. Now the energy is different. Now we operating on a different frequency, and emotions get involved.
Yeah, but
and
why
we get
can't
territorial.
you just properly handle my emotions? Why do you have to use this? Like, why can't you just do the right thing? Why do you have to say, well, I don't even feel like doing the right thing. I just ain't gonna have nobody.
Because it's so much easier.
Like
that's stressful. Like because you know what? Now we will
but
always be
you will meet a woman that is worth it.
I will always be able to pick up the phone and be like, yo, let's go get something to eat.
Always.
Yo, let's go kick it. But if we had sex, it wouldn't be like that.
Well, first place, you can't put me in that because I really don't like being poked. A lot like that, so I don't care how good your little game is with it. I'm not a poker.
Right.
I'm not. So sex, I don't care about sex.
I'm the same way. I've had a lot of it in my life. It doesn't mean I
want somebody to excite me.
Exactly. I'm not moved. I'm more intrigued about our long conversations and all of that stuff than.
You know, I wrote a song about you.
You did?
Yeah.
It's word? What's the name of this song? What's the name of this song?
So you know how y'all ladies, when you got this friend, because you know I got a dude. So you got this friend, and the friend is handsome and everything, and he's having your back, and he's listening to your issues, and you like, damn, it's going to be some shit to see if you keep putting your love on me. Yeah, so
I don't want to hear this song.
No,
is it on the album?
It's a real like Chicago two-step. I have to write about the people around me. So like when I was going through all of that and stuff, when you didn't have to do that video, like I didn't feel sexy or anything. I had holes in me. And to be like the lead girl of your video, you had people to dress me and make me feel beautiful. That's bigger. That's bigger than anything. Bigger than any sex in any situation. You were offering like some positivity. You were offering, you know, making me feel like, damn, you know, I'm beautiful. So from that, you checked on me. You made sure I was good. No sexual advances. None of that. He just made sure that's what the song say. I don't know if you being friendly or if you trying to have sex, but either way, that's what the song was saying. But he really had my back, and so I had to write the song.
So that's all I'm saying. Like, you're somebody that I genuinely care about, somebody that's just, like, solid. I can't see. So when I hear you say all men are evil, I'm like, yo, I thought.
Well, should I say all men that you date are evil?
all
men that you date are evil.
So then is that the man's fault?
It's the man's fault if they behavior. I can't control your behavior. Can I?
I know you control your expectations.
I can't control my expectations. I don't have any for men anymore, and that's real bad. I think they're just outright evil. It's really bad.
But I feel like women are stress inducers.
No, just do what you're supposed to do. Send her some flowers. Be nice to her.
I do that. I send you flowers. I do these things.
But you have to continue it. You cannot start a woman out on a path and then you go completely the other way.
We're going to keep having these intense conversations. This is our personal conversations all the time.
Yes,
and it goes there, and I truly appreciate your spirit. I appreciate all that you are, and I appreciate more than anything your artistry.
Thank you.
I don't think you get enough credit as a singer. Like, even like what's crazy, I mean, because I don't watch like reality TV, but I remember one clip going viral and like somebody was saying like you can't sing, and I was like,
I didn't pay attention to.
That shit was so silly because as someone who's been in this music game for a long time and understanding the study of voice, your control,
thank you,
your range,
thank you,
your placement,
thank you,
is next level for someone who can go from singing gospel, R&B to country.
That's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, I saw you bum rush the stage and let everybody have it. But that was real talk. You was super real.
They be telling me no because I'm black. I just talked to Billy Ray Cyrus, reached out. I talked to him a couple days ago. And he was like, you know, do it. I'm ready to meet you sooner than later. Let's, do this. But they was telling me no because I was black.
Yeah.
It was no other reason.
People don't know you got a scholarship
for yodeling.
Who gets us? That's yodeling. That's a whole nother level. So I just want to talk this real quick because I'm going to get into my firing squad questions, but I got to talk R&B for a minute.
Okay.
Top 5 R&B singers.
Oh, absolutely. Fantasia, Mary J. Blige, Jasmine Sullivan.
You only got 2.
Well, Whitney was pop. I'm going to give Whitney pop.
Oh, you gonna go pop with Whitney?
She was pop.
All right. Well, I mean.
R&B, Layla Hathaway.
Ooh.
Women or anybody?
Women.
Oh, women. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely gonna go with my Anita Baker because I love her.
Ooh, that's a strong top 5. Top 5 guys.
Tank, Mario.
I just was telling Mario was sitting right there. I was telling him.
Oh, Mario,
was
the top. They be sleeping on Mario.
Sleeping on him.
You got Tank. You got Mario. You got R. Kelly. You got Chris Brown. Joe.
Over
Charlie
Usher?
Wilson. Oh, Usher. Charlie Wilson. Usher. All of them.
There it is.
All of them.
We know you got to go, so we're going to jump into this firing squad real quick.
Okay.
We shoot from the hip. We've been doing it already, so ain't nothing different. First question off the top, loved or feared, which one would K.Michelle rather be?
Feared.
Wow.
Love get you ran over. Just fear me.
Wow. And speaking of fear, what's K.Michelle's greatest fear?
Ooh. I guess like waking up. I always been scared of waking up and not being able to sing.
Oh, wow. That's...
No, like, because I wouldn't know how to talk or communicate.
Wow.
I would
Singing
be like
is
deaf.
really your passion, that level.
Yeah, I have to talk.
All right, we're going to lighten it up. Favorite movie of all time?
Best Man.
Really?
Uh-huh. Love that movie.
All right. I ain't mad at that. Worst job you ever had?
Ooh, Baskin Robbins. I hated going in the freezer.
Really?
Yeah. I hated that freezer.
It was cold as shit?
Yeah, and I thought I was going to get stuck.
There it is. You're on an island. You only can take 3 things. What are those 3 things you taking?
Oh, I'm definitely taking Jack Daniels.
Your own.
My own Southern
your
Peach.
brand.
I'm taking that. I'm taking some water, and I'm taking radio.
Wow. All right. Favorite cuss word?
Oh, my God. It's the bitch word. I say it all day long.
Bitch.
Bitch what? All day long.
Most prized possession?
My piano.
See, people also don't know that's like you're
I
a
played
musician.
classical piano for over 10 years.
When are we going to see more of that?
On stage. This tour that's coming up November 11th. I'm going to play the guitar, piano. It's like a one-woman show, like Judy Garland did.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell it as a play, like my whole tour.
That's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see that.
You got to come.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay.
Say less. I'm definitely there.
Okay.
All right. Favorite childhood crush? Or who was your childhood crush?
Nia Long.
A girl?
Yeah.
All right, now.
I've always wanted to sleep with Nia Long so bad.
I think Nia might be single. Maybe y'all can do Best Man 3 or something like that, and
lady.
you can.
She's gorgeous to me. That's like been my biggest crush.
Wow. I was not expecting you to say that. All right, this is real conversation right here. All right, and finally, best word that describes K.Michelle.
Rebellious.
I would agree. I would definitely agree. This has been an honor. It's been a pleasure. The new album.
You,
I love you too. Keep it going.
I am.
That's what's up. And it's good to see you shining like this. It's good to see that light.
Thank you.
Keep it here.
And check out my friend. He the only one real in this game.
At least I get that. All men ain't evil. I'm trying to.
I didn't say that. I said he was real.
Evil. Superhood is popping right now. You know what it is. City Girls, Cash Doll.
Yeah.
And then you catch her on tour. What's popping?
You gotta get the album. All Monsters.
It's out already? Right?
No, not yet. It comes out in November. It's All Monsters Are Human. That's the name of the album, and it's just saying we're a villain in somebody's story. Nobody is perfect, so we need to embrace that. So
yeah, and then you can check out me and K.Michelle's short film /
it was sexy
music video trilogy. She was breaking my Rolls Royce up with bats. We was getting all close. It was good. It's called the Fuck Him trilogy.
Yes, perfect.
Nick K in the mornings on Power 106. Let's get it.